Welcome to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and we're using something a little different today. We're putting the Traeger aside. We're not going to use the pellet grill, but we're going to be using what I call my wok grill, like W-O-K, wok, like, well, you get it. So anyway, this was built for me by a friend of mine. It's actually made of 3 discs, and we use one for the base, and then we use a middle one, and it holds our charcoal for us, and then we use the top one as kind of our wok, our area that we cook on. And then we have another one with expanded metal in the middle that we can actually throw food on, like you could throw a steak on it or chicken or whatever you want and actually grill something there. But today we're going to kind of concentrate on just the top here. And what we're going to be making is fried rice. So we're going to be making fried rice outside on our charcoal wok grill. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, like I said before, fried rice, but we're also going to make egg rolls. So we're going to do a shrimp and chicken fried rice and egg roll. So the first thing what we want to do is we want to get our chicken cooking. So we're going to go ahead and cut open our chicken, and what I'm using is boneless, skinless chicken breasts, but they're cut pretty thin. And I do that so they just cook a little quicker. So we're just going to put those directly onto the grill. Just like so. And you really need to get this thing pretty hot. So we're going to actually get it going pretty hot with our charcoal and stuff if it's not already there. But we want to keep it cooking pretty hot. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands a little bit since I touched that raw chicken. So we've got that going. The next thing we're going to do, and I know you're going to laugh at this, but we're doing it because a friend of mine told me that this is the way they actually make authentic fried rice. But what they do is they use about 3 pieces of bacon. And the reason why they want to use that bacon is so they can use the fat from the bacon grease and everything. So I'm going to put about 3 pieces of bacon, and we're going to let that start to cook too. We're going to let that cook, and then when we come back, we're going to go ahead and get all of our vegetables and all that kind of stuff cut up. But we're going to go ahead and let this go, get these cooking, and then we'll come back and we'll finish this up. So don't go away.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Some mobile phone providers think they can just take. They'll all take an arm and a leg for a new phone. Got it. And look out if you go over your data limit.
I didn't see that coming.
Unlimited data plans as low as $20 per line. Come into any of our stores for a free, upfront, and honest consultation about your data and wireless needs. Nex-Tech Wireless, the carrier you trust.
Your home's exterior is the best defense against harsh weather conditions. With insulated vinyl siding, energy-efficient windows, spray foam insulation, and metal roofing from AquaShield Roofing and Construction, you can protect your home from howling winds and ice-cold temperatures. Don't let Mother Nature interfere with the comfort of your home. Call or visit us online today for a free estimate. AquaShield Roofing and Construction. Our team is dedicated to your complete satisfaction.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and we're outside and we're making fried rice and egg rolls, and we're using our wok barbecue. So it's the first time we've used it on the show. I use it at home a lot to make stir fry, different things like that. So it's kind of fun to cook with. It's really good to cook with in the summertime because it gets hot enough that way. In the wintertime, I notice that we really fight to get enough charcoal underneath of it to keep it really hot. And I think you can actually buy or make some. I've seen some that are made and they actually use propane. So anyway, we got our bacon on there, and the biggest reason we wanted the bacon is because we wanted that bacon grease. So we've got that on there, and we've also got our chicken, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take our chicken off, and I'll go ahead and put our bacon up here too. It's cooked pretty good that it's kind of falling apart. So even if our chicken isn't quite cooked all the way, that's fine. We'll finish it up here in a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put some onions on there. And then whenever I make my fried rice, this is the secret, is I buy a thing of, it's just a bag and it's coleslaw. So it's cabbage and it's got some carrots in it, and it's all ready to go. So I just buy that whole thing. I put that on there. And I'll just use that in my in the fried rice too. That way I don't have to separate it all later. So we've got that in there. The other thing I want to put in there is I love these baby carrots. So we're going to put our baby carrots in there as well. The next thing I want to do is I want to make sure we've got, the coleslaw actually had some carrots in it, but it doesn't quite have that much. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to grate some more carrots, and I'm just using a cheese grater. Take kind of look, see how we're doing. That's the neat thing really about fried rice. You can put about anything in it. When I make it at home, I put water chestnuts in it for my wife because she likes water chestnuts. I'm not a big green bean fan, or not green bean, but peas, so we don't usually put peas in there, but I know that a lot of people do. So I'm going to stop kind of quick on that because I don't want to take my fingers with it. I'm just cutting off the ends. All right, here we go. So we've got our carrots on there, we've got some cabbage, we've got our baby corn, and we've got our onions. And we're just gonna cook this really good until it's nice and everything's all done. And it may seem like a lot on there, but that cabbage, it's really gonna start to cook down and you won't even notice it. While that's cooking, I'm gonna take our chicken that we had and I'm gonna go ahead and dice it up too. Because it looks nice and done. We've got about 4 of these chicken breasts. Oh, and we have our shrimp too. We can't forget our shrimp. So shrimp cooks up pretty quick. So we're gonna let this go for a while and then we'll kind of make a spot in the center and we'll add our shrimp. Like I said, this chicken may not quite be all the way done, but with it cooking like this, it'll finish up pretty quick. So, all right. Whoop. That was a good catch by the grill. So we have our cabbage, we have our baby corn, our chicken. Just remember, we're gonna add some, got our onions in there. We're still gonna add our shrimp to go with that. Am I missing anything? We will have some green onions. We'll kind of put those on in a little bit. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna let this cook up. While that's cooking up, I'm gonna put just a little bit of soy sauce on there. You can tell I buy my soy sauce in bulk. We use it for jerky and all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna let this cook. When we come back, we'll add our shrimp, we'll do some eggs and our rice. We'll be right back right after this.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedar View Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedar View. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedar View Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
Gove County Medical Center provides compassionate care combined with today's latest technology. We offer a wide range of services to meet the growing needs of you and your family, including surgical and swing bed services, cardiac and cancer rehab, as well as our pain clinic, long-term care, OB, and ongoing lactation assistance. Serving all of Northwest Kansas, our team of doctors and staff are committed to healing through caring. Visit govecountymedicalcenter.org and find us on Facebook to learn more.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and we're outside and we're using our barbecue wok and we're making fried rice. So it's awesome to make fried rice on. We've actually got our chicken done, we've got our cabbage in there, some onions, some little baby corn. I just don't think it would be good fried rice unless we had some shrimp. And I wanted to wait until we did the shrimp until this cooked down a little bit. So the cool thing about this is what I do is I just kind of scoot stuff over to the edge. And if we need to add a little bit more oil, we can. And then I'll just put some of our shrimp in there like that. And give it a little soy sauce. Okay. Then we'll just cook that up a little bit. Now, like I said, the shrimp don't take very long to cook. So that's the reason why I wanted to kind of wait. So while that's in the middle, what I will do is I'll get my spatula out and we can just kind of start cutting that up too. Then we'll mix that all together. All right, so our next thing before we add our rice is we're gonna make another little area here. kind of scoot everything to the side. Okay, we're going to put a little bit more oil in there. And then we're just actually going to just put a couple eggs. We're going to cook those totally by themselves in the middle. Okay. Put a little salt and pepper. We'll just break the yolks up a little bit. We'll just kind of let those start to cook and everything. Now, I also mentioned that we're going to make with our fried rice is we're going to make some egg rolls as well. Now, the egg roll recipe I had that's where the cabbage comes into play. We have our cabbage, we have our onions, and then we have our chicken. But what I like to do is just make up everything like it's going to go with the rice, and then I'll just separate out a little bit, and then I'll put that into the egg rolls, and then we'll cook that up separately. So, you know, we'll go ahead and mix in our egg, and we'll mix in pretty much anything that we want to put with it. So we'll go ahead and stir our eggs here real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and get out a couple of our wontons, or not wonton, but egg rolls. And you know, I always thought these were really hard to make, and we found a recipe on Pinterest, and ever since then you can make almost anything out of these. You can make little hamburger roll-ups, pizza roll-ups. Like I said, you can make just about anything. So we're going to go ahead and set these aside. We're going to let this other stuff cook up real quick, and then we'll steal some of the mixture, and then we'll start to make some of our egg rolls. So, find my stir. Our eggs are cooking up really good. So then we'll kind of start to mix everything else back in there. About this time, I think I'll start using my spatula. So really the only thing that we don't have in there right now is our rice. And I'm going to wait to add the rice until I steal a little mixture for my egg rolls. All right, so there we have our egg all mixed in with that. So I'm going to steal a little bit of the mixture for our egg rolls. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pick out some of our bigger pieces like our shrimp and our baby corn, because that won't fit in there as well. And I'm not going to take it all out, but just if they're pretty big pieces. There we go. All right, so for our egg rolls, it's really simple. We're going to take our egg roll wrappers. We're going to put them down, and I'm going to get a little bit of water. Got just a little bit here, and I'm just going to kind of wipe the edges down. You can also use an egg if you want to, but you just really got to make sure you got enough to kind of make everything stick. So we're going to go ahead and put our mixture down here on our egg roll. And if you get something in there you think is going to mess it up, just kind of move it out of the way. Then we're going to fold show this to the camera. We're actually going to fold our two ends in together, and then we're going to take this end and we're going to wrap it over short, and then we're going to start to roll it. You don't want to roll it too tight, because if you do, they'll break. and then just kind of push it all together so they stick, and they should stick pretty good with that water. So there's one. We'll make one more here for you. And I'll tell you, the weird thing about these is they really start, if they're sitting out in the sun like this, they really start to dry out. So you want to use them pretty quick. So there's one. We'll use our water, kind of wet it down. We'll actually do both sides. Okay, we'll take a little bit more mixture, put it in the middle, and we'll take our two ends, fold them in, kind of like folding a burrito, I think. And then you roll it up. And believe me, there are going to be all different sizes. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to finish making my egg rolls. We're going to make about 3 or 4 to go with our fried rice. Real quick before we go to break, I'm going to go ahead and put in my rice too. And what we're using is just jasmine rice. And I went ahead and I cooked my rice up in my pressure cooker, and it's just a lot better that way. So we're going to go ahead and add our rice. And we're gonna mix it in real good while we're at break. And when we come back, we'll cook up our egg rolls and we'll try some of this, so don't go away.
What a girl wants in her home kitchen. Ease of use, flexibility, fun, the latest kitchen design, Frigidaire professional real stainless steel for fewer finger smudges, a French door refrigerator, convection cooking, a quiet dishwasher. Have the staff at Genuine Appliance in Hayes demonstrate new Frigidaire professional appliances to find what you want. Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th in Hayes. Everything a girl wants.
Some mobile phone providers think they can just take. They'll all take an arm and a leg for a new phone. Got it. And look out if you go over your data limit.
I didn't see that coming.
Unlimited data plans as low as $20 per line. Come into any of our stores for a free, upfront, and honest consultation about your data and wireless needs. Nex-Tech Wireless, the carrier you trust.
Your home's exterior is the best defense against harsh weather conditions. With insulated vinyl siding, energy-efficient windows, spray foam insulation, and metal roofing from AquaShield Roofing and Construction, you can protect your home from howling winds and ice-cold temperatures. Don't let Mother Nature interfere with the comfort of your home. Call or visit us online today for a free estimate. AquaShield Roofing and Construction. Our team is dedicated to your complete satisfaction.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling, where we're outside and we're using our charcoal wok, and we're actually making fried rice and a type of egg roll. It could be kind of like a pot sticker, but anyway, what we did is we kind of scooted our rice and our mixture off to the side a little bit, and then we put a little bit of olive oil in there, and we're cooking our egg rolls. So we'll go ahead and take those out. Whoop, drop that one. So there's our egg rolls, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our fried rice back down to the center. Stir it up a little bit. And before the break, we put our rice on, and one of the main things I want to make sure you realize is we use jasmine rice, and I didn't think there was a lot of difference. I've used just regular minute rice and some other types of rice, but I bought a big thing of jasmine rice, and I really like it better. The rice tastes a lot better. It's got a little sweeterness to it. And I cook my rice in my pressure cooker, and it cooks it like in about 10 minutes, and it comes out perfect. They say if you read different recipes, the best thing to do is to cook your rice and then let it sit in the fridge overnight, and then put it in, and then use it into your fried rice. So anyway, we added our rice in here, and then we mixed it up really good, and then I just added enough soy sauce that all of my rice kind of started to get that brown tint. And then I cut up a green onion, and I put that on there at the very last, and I'll kind of stir it in. So there we have it. If you remember when we first started, we had this huge thing of cabbage, and it's really cooked away. You can barely tell that it's in there. So we have our onion, our cabbage, we have our chicken, our shrimp, our little baby corn. I think I said carrots earlier, but it's baby corn, and our onions. I think I said onions already, but really good fried rice. It's just as good as, I don't know, I really enjoy it. And remember, they say it, this is the secret, is to start with that bacon, cook with that bacon grease, and then chop that bacon up and put it in there too. So we'll go ahead and dish some of this out. So there we have it, our fried rice outside barbecue style on our charcoal wok. And you know what, this is great because you could make this and people could just kind of come up and fix their plate. Really good. Try it at home. Yep, it's awesome. So give it a shot. If you want to see any of our past episodes, check us out on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those social media sites. And you can also check out our past shows on YouTube. So join us again next time here on Backyard Grilling.